Welcome to High School Game Day. We are here at BSU's Student Union Building where the BPA state competition is taking place. I'm Michael Shreeve alongside my partner, Dallin Wasden. Dallin, what's going on in the competitions thus far?
You know, there's been a lot of really close, competitive, awesome competitions today. One of the biggest ones we've had today is the news production team. The team from Kuna High School, Ethan McElhargy, Lauren Wheeler, and Katie Noble has been very competitive today. There was a big upset, though. In the first round, they got knocked off, didn't make callbacks. You know, that was a real heartbreaker for that team. We'll see if they can come back next year a little bit stronger. You know, after a tough loss like that, it's hard to come back. We've also had extemp speech. It was really close, and economics testing as well. What do you think about the competitions we've had today? How has that gone?
You know, I feel like the competition has gone very smoothly. The BPA state officers have shown great leadership in getting this thing rolling. So I think the competitions thus far have shown some very high class and smart students that have come ready to compete.
Yeah, I think these are some of Idaho's top students here. You know, BPA, DECA. I think these are some of the highest academic students in the state of Idaho.
Definitely. All right, how about the big one? Advanced interview skills. There are two groups that made it to the finals. In Group 1, we have Jerica Leach, Paulina Hyde, Stephanie Steers, and Brenda Renatiria. So who do you got coming out of Group 1?
Well, in Group 1, I think is the more competitive group. I have Paulina Hyde as the top of that group. I think that's the better group.
Yeah, I agree with you. Group 1 is definitely a loaded group. I mean, you got 3 of the 4 people ranked in the top 5 in the AP poll. I got Jerica Leach coming out of this one. She's ranked number 3. I feel like she's done incredible on her interviews thus far. I feel like she's going to come out of Group 1. All right, now in Group 2, you got Sarah Walsh, Alex Alberto, Brianne Yamasuch, and Jessica Lancaster. Who do you got?
There's no doubt about this one. I think it's Alex Alberto. She's the top of that one. I think, you know, like I said, the weaker class, I think she is definitely the top of that group. No question in my mind that she's going to come out in this advanced interview skills.
You know, I agree but disagree. Alex definitely is the favorite to come in, but I'm going to choose the underdog. I feel like Jessica Lancaster, her confidence is coming strong. She's improving every day, and today I feel it's her day to take that step forward and get to the finals.
I disagree. I think Alex has that experience in interview skills, you know, a little bit older, and I think that's going to show today.
We will see. So who do you got winning advanced interview skills in the championship?
Well, I think it's going to be a close one, but I think Paulina Hyde is going to come out on top. After that first tough round, she made it through that cut. I think she's going to make it through the second cut in her tough group, and I think she's going to come out on top.
You know, I definitely think Group 1, whoever comes out of Group 1 is going to get the W in the championship. And since I got Jerica Leach coming out of that, I'm going to have Jerica beating Jessica Lancaster. But it's going to be a close one. Watch for the judges to look at every, be nitpicky at the competition.
Absolutely. Every little thing helps when you're in a competition that close.
Definitely. Appearance, confidence, poise. You know, I think Jerica Leach, related to Jerica Martirano, is going to come out of this one.
No doubt about it. All right, we got the biggest competition in this entire convention, in my opinion. The road to the Final Four, the road to state officers for BPA this year. Michael, you want to go on an overview of those candidates?
There are 6 finalists. One is the Dark Horse. We don't know much about him, but he is definitely a horse, and he's definitely dark. The second one, a kid from Wood River, a 4A school. You know, he is right there. Then the third guy, a junior, Jake from Malad, the Malad Dragons. He's got the Dragons on his side. The fourth, the sophomore, Brittany Nelson from the Century Diamondbacks. She is one of 2 girls in this competition. And then the only freshman, the lone freshman out of the 6, Morgan Greaves out of Preston High School. And then the AP Top 25, number 4 ranked Ethan McElhargy. He's a junior coming out of Kuna High School.
Home of the caveman, huh?
Home of the caveman, in the cave, baby, in the cave.
Going into this competition, I think Ethan McElhargy is the real favorite here. He's confident, he's poised, he has that veteran presence that we just love to see. In competitions like this, I think his presence at the podium is going to help him come out on top today. What do you think?
Well, personally, I think the keys for all 6 of them is poise and confidence, and for all of them to be able to speak out on their speeches and be able to answer questions confidently. I really look for the experience of Ethan Maglhargy to be a big factor in this one, but I really like the kid from Wood River. He's been here, done that. He applied last year. He lost in this situation last year. And so I feel for him to come over the top this time.
Yeah, I think there's really one underdog in this competition right here. We have a freshman in Morgan Greaves, and as a freshman to run for a position this high, it might be a little intimidating. But I think she's very poised. She does not seem like a freshman at all. Just talking to her, she has that knowledge and just the presence. And I think she's a real underdog that could really come out and be successful in this competition.
Definitely. In a personal interview with Morgan Greaves, she stated that her family has been a part of BPA her whole life. So she has grown up in the program. She's been coming to these state competitions often, and so I feel like as a freshman, she really has the veteran of a junior or a senior, and so I really look for her to get the votes and come out with a W tonight. All right, so who do you got going in for treasurer? 4th place in the voting. Who do you have?
Treasurer, I think this one's an easy one. I think Jacob from Malad is going to be the
historian parliamentarian. Sorry about that. They changed it last year. This is a new thing. It's historian. Who do you got coming in 4th?
I don't think that changes my answer right here. I think Jacob from Malad is very qualified to be the historian. I think he's going to come in there. He has that ability to do that. Keep the history of the state BPA stuff, and I think he's really qualified, and I think he'll win that one. Jacob from Malad.
All right, I'm gonna take for historian. I'm gonna take Brittany Nelson from Century, the Diamondbacks. I feel she's a sophomore, but she's very smart. She's organized, and I feel that she'd be a great historian for the BPA organization.
Yeah, I agree on that one. I could see that as well. For secretary, who do you have as your favorite for secretary?
I like Morgan Greaves comes in ranked number 10, but I like for her. I even like her pushing for vice president, but I'm going to take her at secretary. Being a freshman, I'm going to put her at secretary. She comes from a family of winners in this competition, so I'm going to take her at secretary.
Yeah. On this one, I'm going to take Wood River. I think he's really organized. I think. I don't know, you just see him walking around, he has a notepad, a pen in his hand. He's that kind of guy. I think he could really be a good secretary.
Definitely. I have him actually at vice president. The Wood River kid, I really like you said, he's got that notebook, he's got the pens, he's got the glasses, he's got the calculator, the laptop. He is very prepared for this BPA competition, and I feel that is what we need at vice president.
Yeah, what about vice president? This is where it starts getting, the elite of the elite, the state BPA, the entire state leaders. Who do you got at vice president?
Well, like I said, I got Wood River kid. I got him as vice president.
All right, I have Morgan Greaves. I think, like I said, she's the underdog. I really think she's going to come in. Next year she'll be a sophomore. She's going to be vice president of the entire state of Idaho for BPA. She's going to be the vice president, Morgan Greaves.
All right, the president. Who do you got winning president?
Ethan Maglhargy is going to come out on top tonight. Like I said, his veteran presence. He's one of the older ones out of this entire group of candidates. I think he's really poised, confident. Like I said, his presence at the podium is going to come into play tonight in getting those votes.
Definitely. I agree with you there. I'm gonna take Ethan Maglhargy at president as well. His ability to get to the podium, be strong, and have people feel his message, I think it's going to be huge for him. And so I got him getting president, winning president. In a close battle, I think the top 3, Wood River, Ethan Maglhargy, and Morgan Greaves, can shift, either way right here. But I'm going to go with Ethan winning president and winning the Final 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one. Like you said, I agree. Those top 3, they're really going to come in close, and I think they might have to count those ballots twice tonight.
Definitely, I definitely agree with you. It's going to be a tough one. Well, there's our picks. Thanks. This is High School Game Day signing off.